Thank you guys so much for 50k subscribers, and as promised, I'm going to be answering some of your most asked questions about me and my life. So, my name is Cameron, I'm 21 years old and I'm from Australia. And these are the answers to the most popular questions that you guys asked me over the past couple of months. Why did I start to play as a Hoi 4 YouTuber? Long ago, in the year of 2021, I became addicted to this game called Hearts of Iron 4. Like much of you, I could not put this game down because it was just too addicting to see the map change colors. Hours of my life were disappearing for nothing. I wasn't happy with this, but then I had the bright idea. I'm not gonna fight the addiction, I'm gonna work with it. So I started a Hoi 4 channel back in the year of 2023, and well, here I am. Will I do more modded Hoi 4 short series? For those of you who don't know, I post YouTube shorts where I play a little bit of Hearts of Iron 4 usually every day. Usually is the key word there. Anyway, I will only play vanilla from now on in my short series just because I feel like it's the only opportunity I get to play vanilla when a new DLC isn't released. Why is my name Colonel Cam? Well, my name is Cameron and I wanted something that started with C that was kind of influenced by the military, I guess, so I came up with Colonel. I'm not affiliated with the military in any way. Yeah, I like the ring that it had to it. Colonel Cam, I don't know, it just sounds good. Setup reveal and face reveal. Well, I am going to do a face reveal sometime this year, whether it's at the beginning or the end of the year, I'm not too sure. Which Cam runs the channel? Gameplay Cam or Editor Cam? Definitely Editor Cam. He decides what Gameplay Cam gets to say in the video. What is my favorite Hoi 4 mod? It is definitely Red Dusk. When that mod came out, it blew me away and I always look forward to when I have to play it. Also, why did I start a YouTube channel? Well, I've always liked creating content and I've always wanted to be a content creator of some kind, even if it was just as a hobby, and well, YouTube is the place to do it. What got me into Hearts of Iron 4? I had a friend who showed me this game and I have never been the same. And do I have any other hobbies? Yes, I play tennis. What am I studying? I am studying health science at university. I really want to go into medicine, but we'll see how this YouTube thing goes. What is my favorite economic and political system in a Hoi 4 mod? I don't know, man. Whatever invades the most country. Will I make more choose your own path videos like Sicily and Bulgaria? If you don't know what this comment is referring to, well, I used to make choose your own adventure, choose your own path Hoi 4 videos that would take so long to make and not do very well. Essentially, it consisted of me playing every single path of a nation in Kaiser Redux, and depending on whatever path you would choose, I would tell you to skip to a certain timestamp in the video to see that path. Unfortunately, I will not be returning to that. Go check them out, the 2 videos I did make if you haven't. Do I like Thailand? Yeah, I love Thailand. I go there like twice a week. When will I play Siam? Whenever they get a focus tree. Outside of Hoi 4, what games do I like to regularly play? The answer is I don't play any other games. This is the only game I have over 100 hours on. What mods do I plan on playing in the future? Well, any mods that are related to history in any sort of way. I'm not sure if I'll play Old World Blues just because I can't really make an intro on that. It's the future in the Fallout universe. But things like 1000 Week Reich or Millennium Dawn or in the Name of the Tsar, those kind of mods I could see myself doing. Do I want to join the army and become a colonel? No, I do not want to join the army in any shape or form whatsoever. How long does it take to make videos on average? In terms of the gameplay and narration, not very long, but because of my intros and that I add them into the videos, it takes so much longer. Researching the topic, writing the script, and then editing the whole intro, putting that all together to make it something entertaining is quite time consuming. On average, it's around 1 video a week. Will I ever start playing other games on the channel? Well, definitely not any other Paradox games because Hoi 4 it took ages for me to learn, and so I'm not trying to put myself through that again. But maybe if I stream, I might start playing other games and then just post it on my channel, who knows? Currently, what are my plans after graduation? Well, that entirely depends on how this goes, YouTube. I do have plans to expand my channel, not just become a Hearts of Iron 4 YouTuber forever, but definitely I'm gonna move away from my hometown. What are my opinions on other Hoi 4 YouTubers? Am I gonna collaborate with any of them in the future? I could pull a Hanson and just say they're all shit. No, I'm just kidding. Some are good, some are bad. I don't really care, to be honest. We're all out here trying to make videos that we think are good. Did I like history class as a kid? If not, what was my favorite subject? No, I loved history class, as I took an ancient history class in year 11. It was by far my favorite, and one of the classes I did the best in. I just gave it up in year 12 because I wanted to become an engineer, just like my dad. Turns out I don't, and so I'm back on the history path. What type of pizza is my favorite? Barbecue chicken. If I could make a Hoi 4 mod, what would it be? I could just say something cliche like Australia, but I think doing topics of history that would go even further back in time could be cool. Do I watch Talk Tour while eating Lunchly and drinking Prime? For sure, man, 100%. What was my favorite video to make? I'd say my Holy Russian Empire video in TNO. That caught me off guard and I was so interested in doing the horror aspect. It was so good. Why did I instigate the incident on the 23rd of October 2013? Guys, do your research. The 23rd of October 2013, it wasn't me, guys, I promise. These are false allegations. What is the worst moment I've had while playing Hoi 4? When I get a really satisfying peace deal and then I realize I didn't turn on player-led peace conference. How many hours do I have on Hoi 4? I have this many. Do I really enjoy Hoi 4? Well, it depends if the content is any good or not. What is the future of the channel? Well, I want to focus more on history and then eventually do vlogs as well, so that could be something I turn towards, or it could just be gaming. Do I have a girlfriend? Cause you play Hoi 4, I expect a no. Yep, you would expect correctly. How did I get this style of commentary plus gameplay? Well, I used to watch a few YouTubers that made videos just like this, and I thought they were entertaining, obviously for different games, and I thought they were entertaining, so I made them for Hoi 4. But my intros are inspired by Noiser podcasts. I really love their podcasts, I listen to them all the time, you should go check them out. Will I ever do a reaction to my older videos? You know what, the most I'll do is react to the intro of my older videos and then put them in a tier list. Like that's as far as I'll go. What is my political ideology? Oh, the big one. I took the political compass test just for this question and I am right in the center. I kid you not, I answered everything honestly. So look at me, I'm so based, I'm in the center. What music do I listen to? Honestly, I go through phases of completely different types of music I don't even know anymore. At the time of this recording, I've been listening to Tears for Fears. It's like a British band from the 80s. What do I think about ISP and the YouTube Hoi 4 community in general? The older Hoi 4 YouTubers like ISP and Feedback Gaming and Bitter Still, I don't talk to because they're just not in my age bracket. But this newer generation of Hoi 4 YouTube, they're great people. Granted, I haven't spoken to them much as of yet, but I'm sure we'll get along just fine. What do I think the future of Hoi 4 YouTube is going to be? I don't know, man. It could be video mockumentaries and in-depth storytelling or just brain rot, who knows. Can you go behind the scenes for how to make your videos for your next subscriber milestone? Sure, 60k subscribers, I will do a behind the scenes on how to make my videos. I think this is supposed to say, who is my favorite Hoi 4 YouTuber? The one with the funny accent. What division templates do I use? I am so lazy, it is literally just infantry and artillery, and I rarely ever switch to mechanize, mostly just because I can't be bothered. Do I plan on playing another game on the channel other than Hoi 4? Probably not on the channel. If I do, it'll be on stream or something. I do eventually want to transition to outside of gaming content, so there's that too. How did I get into Hoi 4 and what inspired me into content creation? Also face reveal soon. I already answered face reveal, but what inspired me into content creation? Honestly, it's just watching other people make videos, and I think that I want to do that too. Do I really like the type of content I make? Be 100% honest. I love the content that I make. I enjoy the history aspect, researching and writing my intros, editing it all together, and then I enjoy playing Hoi 4, obviously, and narrating over it. The videos that I make is something that I would personally sit down and watch. Who's my favorite dictator? I'm gonna say Turkmen Bashi. He was a complete nutcase, that guy. He was evil, but also really comical. Like, think of the movie The Dictator. That's literally him. I'm pretty sure the Soviets just gave him Turkmenistan without even thinking much of it, and then it became really rich off natural gas, and then he just became a lunatic. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for 50k, and for those that left questions for me to answer, I was worried there were gonna be no questions at all. But no, again, thank you so much for 50k, and I'll see you guys in the next one.